So I had someone have the audacity to question the authenticity of me saying this is a bespoke tube. So I thought I would explain just the lid to you. I'm joking, by the way, I'm not so serious. So I worked with a steel factory with this empty lid to produce a mould from scratch, which is really expensive, that we could then fill with solid steel, which I could then ship through to another factory that would take it, insert it into the lid, and then injection mould around it so it would feel 100% solid, weighted, and stay cool like metal. This tube was then sent through to another factory, which did this matted, smoky effect on the tube. You can see it goes from a gorgeous matte smoke to a gloss finish on the end. That's done by another factory that does both the lid and this. Also, in terms of the tube, 99% of brands that I've researched will just hot stamp their logo onto the tube, and that's how they get their logo there, which means it kind of rubs off and it doesn't look as sharp. But for them, it does the job and it's very cheap. These ones are silk screened, which is a much more expensive manufacturing process on these tubes themselves, but it means that you have this gorgeous, sharp, crisp logo that does not rub off against your finger. That's worth it. If you've had me on Snapchat for a while, you will know I've been talking about these tubes so much for such a long time and how much of an endeavour they've been. I literally have so many samples and prototypes that are wrong, incorrect, with so many issues. When I showed you the swatch of Wildfire, I showed you from one of my old samples which had the complete wrong applicator from what I actually ordered. To get them this perfect took a long time and a lot of money, but it was worth it. I don't think I need to say too much. I don't think I need to hype up this collection. I think you get a basic idea of how gorgeous this collection is and how bespoke every single aspect is. We've also sold out of the shade Dirty Money, and Dirty Money for now is out of edition. I'm not happy with some of the controversy that came from that shade. I honestly was not prepared. If I told you this story, you would giggle, but all I will say is that that shade is gone. These collections do not need controversy for circulation. I honestly just think you'll love them and hopefully you'll tell your friends about them, and I'm just hoping that you'll see how much love and attention has gone into these. They're not just a generic product, and I'm not happy with some of the controversy that Dirty Money did cause, and so that one is now out of edition. For the eyeshadows, the price is $14.99. That's below the customs threshold, so I'm not 100%, don't quote me, I don't have any control over customs, but if you're buying into the UK, they should pass completely through customs and you shouldn't have any extra charges. That's from my understanding, because the value of $15 is where customs begin on makeup. That's my understanding, and I've specifically set them below that, so they should just pass through. I wish I could immediately sell it into the UK, but if you want to do it properly and safely, it's not possible. The paperwork that I need to complete with a registered company that specialises in compliance is going to cost me between £4,000 to £6,000, which is obviously very expensive. So it's not something that I could immediately do for the launch. This brand is completely self-funded by me. There's no investors, there's nobody over my shoulders. It's on loans and it's my own savings. So it wasn't possible for me to instantly go in and pay that amount of money to have everything instantly available, as much as I would love that to be the case. But as an excuse for that, I've kept the eyeshadows below the threshold price, and customs really shouldn't be a lot if you are importing any lip collections. I don't see why it would be a crazy amount. I just want you to know that it is a priority for me, considering most brands, when they start fresh, are shipping from their own house. That's what everyone does. I'm starting fresh and I have warehouses in 4 different countries around the world. To make things easier for you, it's a lot more complicated for me, but to make things easier for you, we are going to be good to go in Canada. The